Today our topic is how to set goals that actually work. Setting goals is something we all do, but not all goals lead us to success. Many people set goals but fail to achieve them. Why? Because they don't know how to set goals that work. Let's talk about how you can set goals that not only inspire you, but also guide you step by step to where you want to be. First, you need to understand what a goal really is. A goal is not just a dream or a wish. It is a clear target that you aim to reach. It's like setting a destination on a map before you start a journey. Without a destination, you might wander around and never get anywhere. But with a clear goal, you know exactly where you're going and how to get there. So, how do you set a goal that works? The first step is to make it specific. Goals like I want to be successful or I want to be happy are not helpful. What does success mean to you? What does happiness look like in your life? You need to be very clear. For example, instead of saying I want to be healthy, say I want to lose 10 pounds in 3 months by exercising 4 times a week and eating more vegetables. This is specific, and it gives you a clear path to follow. The second step is to make your goal measurable. You need to know when you've reached it. If your goal is to save money, don't just say I want to save more. Say I want to save $5,000 in 1 year. This way you can track your progress and know when you've achieved it. Measurable goals help you stay motivated because you can see how far you've come and how much closer you are to your target. The third step is to make your goal achievable. It's good to dream big, but your goals should also be realistic. If you set a goal that's too far out of reach, you might feel discouraged and give up. For example, if you've never run before, setting a goal to run a marathon next month might not be realistic. Instead, start with a smaller goal, like running a 5K in 3 months. Once you achieve that, you can set a bigger goal. Achievable goals build confidence and keep you moving forward. The fourth step is to make your goal relevant. Your goal should matter to you and fit into your life. Ask yourself why this goal is important. How will it improve your life? If your goal doesn't feel meaningful, you're less likely to stick with it. For example, if you set a goal to learn a new language, ask yourself why you want to do it. Is it because you want to travel, connect with others, or challenge yourself? When your goal is relevant to your life, you'll feel more motivated to work toward it. The fifth step is to make your goal time-bound. A goal without a deadline is just a wish. You need to set a timeline for when you want to achieve it. This creates a sense of urgency and helps you stay focused. For example, instead of saying I want to write a book someday, set a deadline like I want to finish writing my book in 6 months. A timeline pushes you to take action and keeps you accountable. Now, let's talk about how to stay on track once you've set your goal. One of the biggest challenges is staying motivated. Motivation doesn't last forever, so you need to find ways to keep going even when it gets hard. One way to do this is to break your goal into smaller steps. Big goals can feel overwhelming, but when you break them down into smaller tasks, they become more manageable. For example, if your goal is to save $5,000 in a year, break it down into saving about $417 each month, or $96 each week. This makes the goal less intimidating and easier to achieve. Another way to stay motivated is to track your progress. Write down your goals and keep a record of your achievements. When you see how much you've accomplished, it will give you a sense of pride and encourage you to keep going. You can also reward yourself when you reach certain milestones. For example, if you've been working hard to lose weight, treat yourself to something you enjoy when you reach your first 5-pound loss. Rewards can be a great way to stay motivated and celebrate your progress. It's also important to stay flexible. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes things don't go as planned. If you face obstacles or setbacks, don't give up. Adjust your plan if needed, but keep moving toward your goal. For example, if you get sick and can't exercise for a week, don't let it derail your entire fitness plan. Just get back on track as soon as you can. Remember, progress is more important than perfection. Another key to achieving your goals is to stay positive. Your mindset plays a big role in your success. If you believe you can achieve your goal, you're more likely to take action and overcome challenges. On the other hand, if you doubt yourself, you might give up before you even start. Surround yourself with positive influences, like supportive friends or motivational books, and remind yourself of your strengths and past successes. Visualizing your success can also help. Imagine yourself achieving your goal and how it will feel. This can boost your confidence and keep you focused on your target. Now, let's talk about the role of discipline. Motivation is important, but discipline is what keeps you going when motivation fades. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's about creating habits that support your goals. For example, if your goal is to write a book, set a daily writing habit. Even if you only write for 15 minutes a day, those small efforts add up over time. Discipline turns your goals into reality. Finally, don't forget to reflect on your journey. Take time to think about what's working and what's not. If you're not making progress, ask yourself why. Are your goals too big? Are you not putting in enough effort? Reflection helps you learn and improve. It also reminds you of why you started and keeps you connected to your purpose. In conclusion, setting goals that work is about being clear, specific, and realistic. Break your goals into smaller steps. Track your progress and stay flexible. Stay positive, build discipline, and reflect on your journey. Remember, the path to success is not always easy, but with the right goals and mindset, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. So, take a moment to think about what you really want in life, set a goal, and start taking action today. Your future self will thank you.